man, because I didn't want to be like, oh man, yo, let me record each one of these here day one. No, 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 no. Let's record all five of them at once. Get some of these shards here for Electro and see what's what with the story. So, says here she was a superhero villain fan, and and well, I mean, yeah, Craven, Vulture, and Scorpion would be good choices to pick from in terms of super villains, of course. I mean, at least with Spider-Man's Rogues Gallery. I mean, I don't know. I probably would have went with 4-star Carnage and I don't know, Sandman and all that there. But let's just take a look at her powers real quick and see what she has here. Jolts, and bolts, and jolts. There we go. So she creates a three red countdown tiles in different columns that range from 1 to 3 turns. Again, that's something similar to Wolfsbane. When each expires, it deals damage and destroys all tiles above it in a column, but destroyed tiles don't deal damage or don't generate AP. Pretty much, this is a different type of board shape, but it's still something we've seen in the game in terms of column board shapes. Whether it's 3-star Ragnarok before his rework, where his godlike power was like was like in a stupid loop and it costed 6 green AP. Let's not even relive those days there. But each countdown tile, it's something similar to Wolfsbane's ability with her one woman wolf pack. But when each one of them reaches 0, it does damage. Now, I kind of wish it would have dealt damage for the AP that it. Oh, well, the destroy tiles deal damage but don't generate AP. I kind of wish it would have generated AP, but I understand why not, because that would be busted. It would be completely busted. It really would. Lovability. She deals damage and additional damage to the target if there are fewer than 7 team up tiles on the board, and it costs 8 black. And then Electro takes less damage for each other active villain on her team, but it doesn't include herself. This one here is similar to Rogue's power, because she starts out with a 40% debuff in any sort of damage at all, as long as there's an active villain. So obviously you're gonna pair her with the likes of Apocalypse or Onslaught, and so you can better take advantage of the fewer than 7 team of tiles on the board, especially with Onslaught. And then free of charge is both a passive and an active ability component, whatever. For 5 yellow, she creates a strike tile in the bottom row, and then whenever an enemy power would deal damage to Electro's entire team, Immortal Hulk, reduce the damage to a set amount, minimum of 1, and then generate 5 yellow AP. Again, Immortal Hulk. This here is another deterrent for Immortal Hulk. It's like as if Wanda isn't enough, as if the boosted list isn't enough. Yeah, that's pretty much the nail in the coffin for Immortal Hulk, so to speak. This year also will affect battery build as well, because well, actually no, it wouldn't. It wouldn't. I take that back. It would not affect battery build. Battery build does have 18 damage ability, though it really is a multi-target ability, meaning it can affect one person with all 4 hits. One person can take 2 hits, and the other folks take 1 hit, or 2 people. Two people take 2 hits of the attack. So that's why I say it's not gonna really affect build, but Immortal Hulk absolutely. Someone like 5-star Thor, if he was still used in PvP, yeah. So on the surface of it, she seems alright. I know I got a little bit of her PvP to do. So I'll probably do a little bit of her PvP in this video here as well. And let's target Vulture first, because I don't want you airborne, dude. Nope, nope, nope. Do not want you airborne. And get rid of some of those team-up tiles for me, please, fellas. Gracias. Alright, now we got fewer. Yo, we definitely got few. Ah, we're just 1 short. Fire off that power, and the Scorpion will fire off his power because I fired off the power. Excuse me. Scorpion will reduce the well, if we had a strike tile on the board, it would have reduced it. Free of charge, just throw out a tile. We'll give the Scorpion a little bit of an adrenaline surge. Alright. Now I know this is definitely going to be fewer. So we'll get the max damage version here. Animations definitely look cool. Alright, this is the Central against Electro. But yeah, a lot of folks were complaining, like, oh my god, yo, we don't have Max Dillon in the game. I'm like, well, maybe Max will be a 4-star version. I don't know. It'd be nice if it was. We'll go with Team Spider-Verse. We'll throw in, no, actually I'm gonna throw in Peter, so that way we still have the healing from Cindy Moon. So I would throw in Miles, but again, these Miles and Cindy kinda, I mean not Miles, but Miguel and Cindy kinda counteract one another. That he wants web tiles on the board for his uprising, she doesn't want web tiles on the board, so y'all, so the team can heal. Oh, well, yeah, we'll just do the whole anti-venom, yo, since we're healing, yo, let's get more heals in. Let's leave Electro for last because she has, what can I say? She has abilities that require her to have allies on the board or still available. And we don't want that. We don't want to reduce her damage. Get some red. Temple won't hurt Peter that much. No, still don't want to fire off any powers yet from Venom. Not yet. There's a strike tile. I'm gonna match blue going that way. That'll hurt a little bit, but again, Peter has his you can't touch this ability, as I like to call it. Now we'll drop off Total Recall, add some strike tiles. Lizard's gonna heal because of his tail whip. So drop free a charge and then notes. Well, and the thermic. Okay. Surprised they haven't. There we go. I was wondering if our complex was coming in. Let's create some fortified web tiles and increase the strength of our strike tiles. Bye bye, lizard. Well, Electro's going bye bye too. So we'll drop a string shot or string shot. Man, wow. I not only got Cindy on the mind, but also got Caterpie on the mind and proportional punch. Ooh, against Prowler. But here's the thing though. Now the version of Prowler that we're using in the game, is he's the alternate, the Marvel 610 aka Ultimate Universe version of Prowler, but the actual version of the Prowler that Francine has to face off against is Hobie Brown. And Hobie Brown actually was Spider-Man for one point in time when Peter Parker was rich with Parker Industries. Read Dance Hot Spider-Man if you really want to know more about it. So, while we got Prowler here, we can actually talk about him real quick on the Prowl. Say anytime that we make any special tiles, he will, at the start of the turn, he'll fortify those special tiles. And if he makes a match with any of those special tiles, he converts them to tiles that belong to him, and the damage, well, not the damage, but the strength of the tiles is increased. Tinker's Toys, that costs 10 blue, that turns Prowler into a stunning machine. So we get stunned for a turn. I think it's a turn. Yeah, we get stunned. Oh, 2 turns in this case. Stunned for 2 turns. And then it does damage and additional damage if his team has more strike, attack, and projectiles on the board. And then I'll get my goat. That costs 11. Prowler turns invisible for a turn, and he creates strike tiles for both the friendly team and enemy team.
Wait, way too many strike tiles on the board.
Probably.
What? You're not grabbing black? Okay. Cause I really thought you would have grabbed black. Let's drop that free of charge. No.
Drop this.
And then
Lovability.
and that should get rid of Prowler. That's pretty nuts. I'll take the Tinker's Toys team up. Why not? It's showtime. Huh, Electro started doing some solo work to increase her reputation. Man, the Galactus musical. Okay. This here should be fun. Sure.
Let's run with some neutral team up. Or neutral boost, I should say. We shouldn't need anything else.
Dealing with the Fantastic Four. Call on the Four, the Fantastic Four. Yes, I did watch the old '90s cartoon of the Fantastic Four. While we got them all here,
we can also take a quick peek at all their different powers.
The reason why I got him out in front is because of his rock solid ability. If Thing's out in front, he creates a projectile.
There's a fair number of projectiles.
Jumps out in front, and he
pretty much stalls the fight into like a glorified
fest.
Which means, well, the Thing is going to be doing lots and lots of preventative damage. What I mean by preventative damage, we're not going to be able to get anything done.
His red ability is clobbering time.
It's 10 red AP, does a stun, and it deals damage. And then of course his Yancey Street special, which costs 12 green, creates a diamond. It's a diamond shaped board shape that does damage to the target. And that really would have messed us up. Mr. Fantastic, he uses flexibility. It's a 3-turn stun. Also, if they would have had any special attack, protector, strike tiles on the board, it would have done additional damage. And I think the threshold starts at 3, right? 4. Okay. Master of the Fantastic, anytime they would have matched a friendly attack or an strike protector attack tile that belongs to me, Reed Richards would have temporarily healed the entire enemy team for in his case 237 health. And then if they matched at least 4 enemy special tiles, they would have been able to fire off a free power, either Reed's or Ben's or Johnny's. And then imagine that creates a 2-turn repeater tile that would have generated AP and the team's strongest color, and then whatever effect it decided to do. So to create strike tiles, protect tiles, lock tiles, whatever. And then Johnny, we seen his flame jet 5 red AP, creates a repeater tile, and it does damage for
for each green AP that the team has, drains one, at the start, at the start of each turn to do the damage. Inferno, 10 black. It drains purple, red, and purple, yellow, and blue by 30%. So whatever the 30% might be, but then he creates attack tiles in a circular like shape in the middle of the board, and it does damage to the team, to the enemy team, and then Fireball, which is probably one of my favorite 2-star abilities in the game. He destroys 2 red tiles, and then he generates those AP there back into Fireball. So that's one of the hidden components of his power. Anyway, just had to quickly get the Fantastic Four out of the way, get a brief explanation with them, and then the big man, old Galactus. I wonder does he have his cosmic wrath? I don't know, we're about to find out. No, I want to match green. Purple does us no good. Great machines. Alright, cool. There it is. Alright, so at the start of the turn, Galactus creates a 4-turn countdown tile, which converts whatever random tiles on the board into cosmic tiles. They look a little bit different, and yes, he can convert our strike tiles, our protect, or our countdown tiles, or whatever else is on the board. Devour worlds. He generates 1 AP for each one of those cosmic tiles that's destroyed, and if he gets 28 black, Cosmic Wrath ends the fight, deals 10,000 team damage, and wins the battle. And no, you cannot go invisible or airborne to avoid this here. Now, there was a point in time, and yes, where you could do it, but no. Alright, now against the Invisible Woman. Great. Well, she already has yellow online, which is her grand invisibility. So she'll turn invisible with the invisibility tile, which is right there. Her Force Field Crush deals a lot of damage, and if there's any locked tiles, which that's under Force Bubbles, she removes all tiles and Force Bubbles, and then deals damage for the Force Bubbles. But we don't want that. I mean, we prefer that there. Then her first Force Bubbles locks 4 random enemy attack protect countdown. Well, pretty much all of the different types of special tiles on the board that can be considered enemy or friendly. The only thing she doesn't do is web tiles, because those are neutral. Same with charge tiles. And then she creates a strike tile. Yeah, that's like the nuts and bolts of Sue. Now, I'm gonna avoid the love ability, because, well, it does us no good. Now I gotta get rid of a set of oh my gosh, invisibility tiles. Yeah, free of charge isn't gonna do us any good. This might do us some good, but I kind of want a better distribution of red. Is like the reason why, because I want, if I could get some red underneath either those tiles there, that would be more beneficial to us. I know I probably should have just denied yellow.
Because again, it doesn't deal damage. Now, if it dealt damage to the enemy team, yes, we would be in loss. But sadly, it does not.
Come on, board shape. That's all I'm wanting. A board shape. Alright, we got rid of one invisibility tile. Still got 2 more to go. That's gonna hurt a lot. Well,
we'll just have to deal
with it. Yeah, great. It's like, oh, well, why don't you just use your team? Nah, we'll run this here back.
You will?
Yeah, I'll run it back. Yeah.
Like, really?
Really, that note there that was a little bit brutal. I ain't even gonna lie.
So I wish I would have put in
Invisible Woman. Well, now having her on the team by herself, that's actually relatively fair. Alright. It's at 7. That'll drop Ben.
This time we'll deny yellow.
Uh-oh, an alert from the worldwide leader in sports. Whatever it is, I frankly do not care. Well, now we're gonna have to play a game of whack-a-mole now with old Sue. Yeah, great. Now Johnny's gonna be persistent for a little bit longer. I gotta match yellow. Thank God I don't have any special tiles in matchable places. If I did, I would be in a bit of trouble. Only one special tile on the board for them. That's Chinese.
Now the Reeve would have had
Black
available
for Imaginaut, or Johnny would have had enough AP for his ability. Yeah, I would probably be a little bit upset.
As long as Johnny doesn't have any green, I don't
mind his board persisting on the board. Still 9.
Johnny probably.
Oh nope, that'll be a match 5, and that's 10. I thought I got rid of enough of them. Cascade. I do know what to do though. Yeah, we're gonna wait for the love of villainy. You are? Yes, I am. I gotta have enough AP to do what I'm going to do correctly. Still 9. See, now these here, because we didn't get a chance to look at Galactus's, those cosmic tiles. Yeah, those are a lot different than the tiles that you're used to seeing in the game. Now, whenever the Galactus boss event comes around, the main thing you want to do is you want to make sure you match away those cosmic tiles. Here I'm gonna have to match up a team up top, because if I make this match here, that downs Galactus. Well, it still ended up down to Galactus anyways. Great. I probably could have used Lethal Recon. Oh, never mind. Sue just put it in a workable place. Let's do a little damage. Fire off this. And then pop off lovability. Wow. Sometimes things like that happen. And then the final match. Ooh, against the champions. Miles, Kamala, and Hulk. Well, at least we don't have to worry about Hulk's green, but we do have to worry about the fact that he does create green for Kamala. Then Miles will probably go invisible. Ooh, but we get our choice of the Sinister Six. Alright, cool. Let me think here. Excuse me. I wanna go with Craven and Carnage, so that way we can make damage after the third turn, because once Carnage gets his attack tiles on the board, I really wouldn't be able to care less about them having Amadeus chose countdown tile, because hey, you making green for me, that's beneficial. And now the fun begins. As long as I get rid of all of my special tiles, Carnage will continue to do that. Yawn, you stunned me. Oh my gosh, whatever will I do? Yes, I know you heal, but guess what? We get to do this same song and dance all over again. He heals, he'll heal again because of Kamala. We'll drop a free of charge. Then I'll drop this one. Next turn we'll definitely fire off Carnage's ability, so we can continue that board shape. Match 5. I did say we're gonna fire off Carnage's. Now we'll get rid of Miles, because Miles can go invisible. Like, oh, but Clay, don't you? Yes, I do have a area of effect ability to get rid of Miles. But Carnage, but we have to play the long game. And this is the long game. Now we'll fire off Wounded Pride and Most Dangerous Game, and that might actually, you know what? Nah, Love of it. It doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter. So we're at well over 300 shards with, well, we are at 300 shards, and then by the time she's done with her, well, when I'm done with Unstable SO8, I'll have 400. Yeah, I'll have about 400. So we'll do one fight here, find somebody that's worth a little something something. Killmonger, cool. I'll bring in my own Killmonger, and why not? Let's match up Onslaught versus Killmonger, and explain away what all we're doing. So, the reason why he brought Onslaught to the fight simply because of the match 4s, get rid of the team bump tiles, make sure her lovability does a lot more damage. Killmonger's here because he's boosted. See, now we fire off lovability, do a lot of damage. Again, we want to avoid giving the AI any match 4s. If they make match 5s, well, Killmonger will punish them. I'll go this way. Keep Electro out in front. What was the strongest color then? That kind of defeated the purpose. I said it was avoid match 4, so start at the top. Now, let me see here. Black to yellow, not really any good matches there. Alright, let's get these match 4s. Get more match 4s. Fire off free of charge twice. Lovability. Decisive strike. And then we'll turn black into blue, which will be here. I could go here with the match 5, but again, Killmonger punishes match 5s. We want match 4s. Here, I actually punish myself with the match 5 here. Yeah, see, I'll punish myself with a match 5 just to make sure that he's near death. Fire off lovability. Now we'll switch off to their strongest color being green. Got plenty of green on the board here. That's not ideal because it's just a match 3. This sets up a match 5. And then critical tiles out the wazoo. Here we'll go here to get those match 4 in black, and there's your flame. Get some team ups, and we'll do one more fight with Electro. Boosted Magneto, Thanos, and Electro. Again, I don't know why Electro's because he's boosted. I mean, not boosted, and it's not a he. It's clearly a she because you know, boobs.
But Magneto's here is because he's boosted Thanos. Thanos is Thanos. Thanos really hasn't been relevant in PvP since him. And then,
What's my boy name? Black Panther. But from Panthers was a thing. They'll take the match forward, but again, you got a lot of health to chew through, dude. Fire off free of charge. I really
am trying to get enough
purple on the board, or whatever the case might be, black. Fire for another free of charge. I mean, green is fine for the jolts. Bolts. Is it bolts? Bolts, and jolts. Jeez, again, me being a former computer engineer, you would think that I'd be able to get those scientific things down. Toodles. I'm gonna get rid of Magneto here with Decisive Strike, or come close to getting him gone. Match this way because I want to keep that available for one more turn. Oh my God! You turned one of my tiles from enemy to friendly. Oh my gosh, Magneto! Whatever will I do? Well, here's a match 4 for you, brother. And again, Thanos, it really doesn't do you any good, dude. So you in a 3-on-1 fight against characters that have higher match damage than you. All right, so there's at least 3 fights with well, 2 fights. I'm just trying to find some that'll work. Okay, this will be an interesting fight. This should be the last fight that I'll do on cam, and then for the rest of it, I'm just gonna I gotta grind out my my levels in PvP. So here, the reason why he's got Scarlet Witch, because she's the hotness in PvP, prevents damage, or I should say backlash damage for anything that we do to keep it moving, so to speak. No, I wanna wait. I don't wanna actually fire it off just yet, because Wanda still be around. Alright, yellow. If I convert black, it'll be to yellow, but we're not gonna do that yet. We're not going to do that just yet, because Wanda is still around. If Wanda wasn't around, then yes, I would do that. Decisive Strike would actually get rid of Wanda. No, that's right, because you still got those charges available. This will definitely get... No? Jeez. Still resistant damage. Forgot. Alright. Black to yellow. Man. Great. Sacrifice the big man. well, Killmonger, I'll let you take this. Because once we get Wanda out of the fight, this will make things a whole heck of a lot easier for me. Alright. Psychic Blast, that'll convert from blue to black, so we gotta find some decent blue matches. I guess here will be fine. And so we can keep the onslaught train rolling. Nothing really good persisting there. I really want to get more red. Well, time to increase the damage a little bit.
Kind of want to avoid Onslaught from taking a little bit more damage right now.
Alright, we got our red. No, not Killmonger. No, not Killmonger. Well, so we can at least prevent theirs from going off at least. No, drats.
See, I miscalculated with Wanda, so that's on me. I'm thinking I could get rid of her pretty quickly.
And it's like, no, can't get rid of her. So that's 100% miscalculation on my behalf. Oh well.
It's like, look here, you get to see that
I am just a mere mortal when it comes to Marvel Puzzle Quest. But don't worry, I'll get them back. He's only lost 6 points. But anyway, I'm gonna go crush out this PvP real quick. Hopefully you enjoyed everything that I did with Electro. If not, well, hey, I don't know what to say. So, see you.